first day in Mussoorie, and we're within my first like 2 or 3 hours, and I've been in the OR twice, and I got nauseous both times. So I don't think that medicine's not for me. I think I just need to remember to breathe. But that's just an update. I literally had the most visceral response. I like got lightheaded, and I like started rocking because I felt like I was gonna pass out. And then I just like, my hands went numb, and then like my stomach, I just like felt like I was getting cramps, and I was just, it was so strange, and I didn't expect it to happen. And I think that was the hardest part. I was just like, I've worked with people before, I've worked with cadavers before, but it was so different seeing them on an operating table, like under anesthesia. And so we'll see. We'll see how this week goes.
I can tell you that's untrue, 'cause every day since you left me, I've thought less and less of you, and I've worn out all the reasons to keep on knocking at your door. Could be the changing of the seasons, but I don't love you anymore. The door is open.
So I'm in Mussoorie. It is 7:20 a.m. I snoozed my alarm twice, but they're like it's like the bedtime alarm, so it's really nice to wake up to. Wait. It's time for me to get up.
With your heart sinking.
I feel like such a baby because it definitely gets like colder back home in Oregon. Like it's already snowing in Oregon right now, so like I can theoretically definitely handle the snow. I just can't do it right now because I've been so long in Delhi that like my tolerance for heat has just like, I mean for cold has just plummeted. So we have a kurta, which is like a tunic kind of, and some black jeans, and then I'll put on some sneakers.
You said come back and spend the night, come back and spend the night with me. He said come back and spend the night, come back and spend the night with me. He said come back and spend the night, come back and spend the night with me.
So we just had breakfast and morning devotions at 8:30, so I'm gonna grab my water, grab my Bible, and then head off there. It's very good. I'm on track for the day. Everything's good. I have 3 surgeries today. Let's hope for a better result. I'm just warming up really quick. It's 4 p.m. now. Usually the day ends at 5, but there's a big procedure today, a surgery, a tibial fracture, and so the resident or the junior doctor who I'm shadowing was like, basically it'll take several hours, just go take your break now, because you'll be occupied through the night, which I appreciate. I've been super dry because all the heaters just like destroy me, I get wrecked. So it's been, I'm trying to think, a pretty busy day. I did rounds after devotionals, and then we were in the outpatient clinic, and a couple casualties came in, and those are people who come into like the emergency room basically equivalent. And so there's a really fun one with her like bone completely outside of her foot, like the head of the proximal phalanx of the little toe was like, it had been run over and it was sticking out, and the tendon was still attached, and it was just like very interesting. So that was one of the surgeries today, and then there were 2 others, so 3 altogether. So we just spent all day in the OT in the operating theater is what they call it, and then had lunch, and then I'm gonna take a walk around Mussoorie, and then come back around 6-ish. It's 4:30 now, and get ready, get mentally prepared for this. I felt way better this time than I did for the other 2 surgeries that I watched, so I'm feeling good and fresh. Excuse my super heavy breathing, but look at this sunset. In other fun news, I just ran up the hill and now I can't breathe, so killing it. I went to the bakery and I got some chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, apology cookies for doing something, and I got 1 kilogram of oranges again, so I'm gonna stay very vitamin C'd up. Stop, this is so good. I thought this was an orange, but I think it's like a massive tangerine. That's what it feels like one of those honey tangerines. I don't know. I am super gross, and my favorite type of like orange is a really dried out orange, like the opposite of a juicy orange like most people enjoy, because they're so easy to peel and so digestible, and they don't like get all over your hands and stuff. So this is a really fun update that I didn't make while I was in the cafe, but I got a steamer not knowing what a steamer was. And I texted my friend who works in a cafe, and I was like, hey, just wanted to know. And there's no way she would respond because it was like 4 a.m. her time. Just wanted to know if a steamer is just milk, is just hot milk. Because I couldn't really tell. I was like trying to blow the foam away and it looked pretty white. But there was a flavor in it, and so it's like, it could be tea, it could be a London fog, I don't know. I drink most of it. I didn't drink the whole thing because I have self-control. I drink it and I'm like, I'm lactose intolerant, and I have, which would like be fine, I have a surgery, a 3-hour surgery to sit on in 2 hours. And like nothing hit really quickly, but now it's been about an hour and I'm getting the rumblies, and so I'm just gonna try to keep my body moving along until I feel better. No lactates with me, so it might be a while, but hopefully I make it to this surgery. We'll see. So it is 11:57. I had dinner, and then around I think 8, and the surgery was scheduled for 8:30, and so I ate dinner really fast, and then I like ran downstairs, walked around a little bit, and then like read outside, and then while reading saw Jennifer, weird, Dr. Jennifer and her husband Dr. Daniel, and then all the junior doctors, and so they invited me for tea or coffee. So I did that for like 10 minutes, and then it was 8:30, and so Dr. Pavithra went for prepping, and then I stayed, finished my tea, and then came upstairs to get ready to watch the surgery. I got there around 8:45 p.m. and it didn't start, I don't think, until like 9. The whole surgery technically only took, like the actual surgery part took about an hour and a half, but we just left So overall it took like a little under 4 hours, which is kind of tedious, or like around 3 hours. Maybe my math is bad. Now I am gonna brush my teeth, take a quick splash to wash off, and then go the heck to sleep because my bedtime reminder went off like 2 hours ago for me to go to bed. So the day tomorrow starts at 7:30 hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. But it was good. That was a day in my life. Now these are big time home vibes. Feels good to finally put my raincoat to use, even though I didn't get to use it in the monsoon. At least I get it in the light rain. So I just went to the bakehouse and got this cookie called the Magic Melting Moment. And it is pitch dark out, so it's hard to see, but this cookie is so good. I think it's just because I haven't had like sweets until I got to Mussoorie, and so I've been like craving sugar, which is like wrecking me. Oh, it's very tasty. It's Thanksgiving and I wanted to just say that I'm thankful for my friends and family and all the people I've met in India. There's a lot to be thankful for, I think. Look at this view. Look at that beautiful toenail crescent moon. The city. The Christmas tree.
And you'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much. Or you'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
I think I just walked 2 hours and I didn't even make it to where I wanted to be, which I think is up there. But I'm pretty satisfied with what I've done in the time that I've had. I mean, look at that. What a view.